So this is a story about my neighbor, Danny, and his husband, Paul. So first I met Paul, I saw this gorgeous guy. Like, he looks like a Greek god. And I thought, oh, who's this? First clue was he was wearing a pink shirt. Second clue was that he was actually talking to me. And turned out he had a really nice husband. He's an Irish guy who married an Israeli guy. And they live in Israel. And I thought, wow, friendly. Like, Danny is always talking a lot. But he's always talking to me in the street. Like, he'll tell me the most personal stuff, his mother, his sister, blah, 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 his life. This is going on in his life. And it's like, what am I, like an automat psychologist? And I realized, yes, some people are like that. So one time I complained, and Danny met me for coffee. That was the first and last time I ever had coffee with Danny. Paul, we talk about, like, exchange 2 words. He insists on talking Hebrew. And this is something I really find admirable. He learned Hebrew and he insists on speaking only Hebrew in order to fit in. Of course, speaking the language here is not a voucher, or is not going to guarantee, doesn't guarantee that you actually will fit in. And in Tel Aviv, nobody really fits in. People have like their own little click things. Oh, we're going back because she doesn't like, okay. They gave her this jacket, actually. It's a really nice jacket because it didn't fit their dog. So the whole story is he's always talking to me outside. He's never, like, one time I was really, really lonely on Yom Kippur. It was my first Yom Kippur. And everything is closed. And I was really like, oh no, everything's closed. And so I buzzed their buzzer because they live really next door to me. Not next door, next building. And went up. Beautiful apartment. Paul had his parents from Ireland. We had a really nice talk. I hope you can't sue me for this. They're really lovely, lovely people. They're the best looking guys you've ever seen, even though they're not that young. And they're really nice. But why does Danny never ever, like, call me, talk to me, but only on the street? Then I realized there's 2 types of category of people. Once you talk on the street, and once you actually meet for coffee, or socialize with, and I'm always going to be the street person, and I'm never going to change categories, because some people have categories. Not some, but everybody here has categories. Okay, when I lived in Switzerland, I thought everybody there thought in categories. You're this, you're Israeli, therefore you kill Palestinians. You're a Jew, therefore you're really wealthy and you own the world finance centers. You're a big banker. I'm not, none of those. And here it's even worse. I'll wear a skirt, they'll say, oh, you're religious. I'll wear a hat, oh, you're a settler. Everything I wear is categorized to fit a certain image. And you're white skin, you're Ashkenazi, you're left wing. Everything is in a little box. So then I realized that Israelis and Swiss have a lot in common, and that is a big fear of being open-minded, a big fear of accepting that everybody can fit into a category. And another point they make here is there's certain jobs according to your ethnic origin. So if you're from Eritrea, you're going to work in a supermarket. If you're from Ethiopia, you're going to be a policeman or a security guy. But then all of a sudden you'll meet somebody from Ethiopia who's a lawyer or something else, not a social worker or not a police person, and you think, wow, that's different. And slowly things are changing, very, very slowly. But as a person of European origin, I'm expected to be very wealthy, have progressive liberal political opinions, and if I don't fit in the little box, then I confuse them, and then they feel anxious around me. Oh my God, I have to get these shoes. I must have these shoes. Oh God. Yes, I'm going to get those shoes, or these. They probably don't have them my size. Anyway, one of the nice things about being a human being is you can actually buy yourself silly little things. Oh my God, look at this. Today's going to be My son is supposed to go out today. It'll be the biggest flood in the face of this planet. Oh my godly God. Oh well. Having children means constantly worrying about them. So, what was the topic? Yeah, my neighbors that I should have not named. But I don't think they watch my YouTube. And if they are, I want to ask them, Danny, how come I never go from category street to category coffee shop, or maybe everybody's in category street. Maybe they don't have any people. No, but I think they do have people they invite. So I don't know. But anyway, I've solved the problem by volunteering at the LGBT center because I love gay men for many, many reasons. One of them is they don't threaten me. They don't have disgusting habits of talking down to women. And they usually have a good relationship with their mother. I wish I was like this age. I love little kid stuff because little kid stuff is so happy. We're forced to wear black. I remember the first time I bought something that's not black. I bought this red jacket on sale and I felt so weird. I felt like I didn't fit in, like I stood out like a sore thumb. And I noticed it in Israel too. Everybody wears black. Everybody wears black or dark blue. Or let's say brown. No, you can wear any color. Why wouldn't you wear a colorful jacket? And now I want to talk about Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. I read that a lot of people think that Meghan Markle is a narcissist. If you're not up to date, Meghan Markle actually, she and Harry left the royal family, and they're no longer going to be doing all the charity work that they do. And they're going to move to North America and also live in England, which is really good for the environment. They're going to fly in private jets every time. And so, So I want to say something about Meghan Markle. I don't know why I'm interested in the royal family, except I have a British aunt. My mother's brother married a British girl. And this is like this in England all the time. No wonder they want to move. But Canada doesn't have better weather. I'm sorry to inform them. The only thing is Canada is really good in building all these underground shopping centers and huge shopping centers that really cause me claustrophobia. So, going back to the topic of Meghan Markle, which wasn't my topic,